There is a common saying in Doraken that an adventurer only lives long if he retires. That is because the threat of death is constant, and many do not see the fame and fortune they so desperately sought after when they first took on the profession. Your group, nonetheless, managed to gain some coin in the time and stop before any permanent harm could befall you. However, still needing to earn a living in your retirement years, you open a small shop in the village of Miller's Hill in order to sell various goods and pass the time. Or at least that was the idea. Because not even 2 days after the opening, you received a letter stuck underneath the shop's door. On it was written, "The past never forgets, nor does it forgive. Death awaits."
So we known each other for years and years and years. It's just the names that I've forgotten. But I'll just call you friend 1 and friend 2.
Men det kunne være, hvis vi skulle gå igennem, hvad hinanden hedder, og hvad vi er.
Ja.
Og sådan ikke in-game, because that would be a bit weird.
Yes, exactly.
Unless this is like a...
Hello.
Is it like a first date scenario every time we wake up and go, who the fuck are these guys?
What's this? Do we run this shop?
Man, that curse put on you by that evil wizard.
Do we run this short?
Yep.
What's a short?
Okay,
Oh, God.
no.
Let's begin with Alistair.
Yeah. I am Barb, the UNC pureblood cleric, but I mean I'm human.
and a female? Are you a female?
What now?
No, it's not short for Barbara.
Is it not short for Barbara?
My what now?
What?
What?
He's asking what...
Is it short for
name?
Barbara, or is it...
Yes. I mean it's short for Barbara.
What are you saying?
Sure. Yeah, it's short for Barbara. Why not? Yeah. Sure. Barbara. Snake's End.
Barbara Snake's End. Snake hands.
Snake's End. Anyway, yep, that's me. I'm a god of Yoka, the trickster god.
Of snakes.
No. What? Snakes?
I mean, we know you're Yantai, don't
What?
You pretty much assume at this point, yeah.
Sure, right, okay, my real name is...
Is it sort of an open secret? No. Why does he handle snakes? Well, no reason, really. I mean, he just seems to have...
snakes.
He just seems to have an affinity for snakes. I don't know.
Maybe the forked tongue is a bit of a giveaway.
Yep, well, you know, there you go. No, my real name is Shitsashu. And, but my sort of persona that I go by among you warm-blooded folks is Barb.
Am I
The cleric of Yoka.
Yeah.
Yoka.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, yeah.
Whatnot.
I like snakes, but I also have many other interests.
Like reptiles and serpents
Mostly
and adders and
snakes.
snakes and
Pythons.
constrictors and snakes and...
Yep. That's me.
The snake guy.
Well, Tobias?
Do you not have a character sheet?
I do not have a character sheet.
Do you not?
I do not.
Like one job, dude.
Yes.
It's all in his head.
Oh, God.
In his mind palace. Go.
And also on my phone.
Oh, that next.
Yes, sorry. I am Hesken, the dragonborn barbarian. And also I am a bit of a totem warrior. So... just a bit of a totem warrior.
You know, every adventure group needs that, you know, the totem warrior.
Yeah.
Affirmative action. Gotta get them totem warriors in there.
Those skills are real strong.
Very well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were a silver?
Yeah, silver.
Yeah.
So I can also breathe cold.
Noise.
Shit, son.
So if you ever get too hot, just let me know.
Right. And I'm,
Finally, we have Jens.
So I'm Scrawny Blake. Of course, the original Orcish pronunciation is Belocke, but I prefer the common pronunciation because it's more sophisticated and whatnot. And I'm the brains of this them here operation.
Well, that's sad.
I'm like 18 in intelligence now.
Alright, fair enough. Hey, that started with me.
But a 6 in...
I feel like I have snake smarts.
Snake smarts.
Snake smarts.
Hashtag snake smarts.
Sorry, keep on going.
Yes, and I'm a rogue mastermind. So I can do a bit of
Masterminding.
I'm a master of intrigue and a master of tactics, and I'm also somewhat of an investigator person.
Cool.
Yes.
Wait, what was your name again?
Hesken.
Hesken. That'll do.
Jamen, vi skal jo lige have 2 ting også på det ring her.
Right.
Jeres former adventure-gruppes navn, og så også selvfølgelig, hvad butikken hedder nu.
The Dicks.
The Dicks?
Ja. Kunne de ikke hedde det samme i princippet?
Jo, sagtens. Altså,
Like,
Okay, butikken efter os.
det tog også så lang tid at finde på et navn sidste gang. Sådan lidt.
Jeg synes, alle mine forslag har været fantastiske.
Yeah. I mean, mine have all been terrible.
But like purposely terrible.
I mean, I don't know. Like, fucking...
Hvad spiller du, Tobias?
Ja, jeg spiller Dragonborn Barbarian.
That's about right.
Two reptiles and an orc.
Sure.
The Reptilian Brotherhood.
Jeg er fuldstændig blank for idéer.
Freedom for non-humans?
greenskins.
I'm silver, though.
Oh.
No, fuck. I almost kind of sort of look like a human.
Slytherin.
Almost sort of kind of like
I mean, if it wasn't for, the slitted tongue, slitted eyes, and the scales, basically a human.
That's true. That is exactly like it, except for the skin and the arms and the legs and the lack of tail.
And
I'm basically a snake.
Yeah, and 2 dicks. Yep.
I'm basically a snake.
Lad mig give os så svære opgaver.
Ej, jeg vil sige, jeg givet god tid at tænke på det.
Yeah. I just thought maybe someone else would do it.
Are you trying to use your suspects as well? Hang in tree.
Churchill shop. What if it is on a hill
And in a
that has shit? How about the Miller's Hill General Store?
The generally good general goods.
Ja, altså,
Colonel Boutique.
hvis vi skal inkorporere alle forslag, der kommer, så bliver det så ye olde Colonel shop.
Well, okay, I mean, we're gonna have to get an amalgamation
Major
of
shop.
all our suggestions.
Gnome Depot.
Gnome Depot.
That would be funny if it were all no.
Gnome Chomskys.
We only sell tchotchkes.
Yes, for gnomes.
What? Jeg vil spørge, hvad sælger vi?
Jo, hvad sælger vi?
Det ved jeg også. Om det skal være Adventure Group, Kids eller Bananas.
It's a fruit shop.
Why not? Everybody.
Yeah, old fruit shop.
What about the Rowdy Boys Fruit Emporium? I don't know. I like the idea.
Have you just been watching Dirk Gently?
No, are there Rowdy Boys in that?
Yeah,
no, okay.
the guys called the Rowdy Boys.
Fine, that's good. That's a great reference. Yeah. Oxford shop of Oxfordness. Nacho Libre. I don't know.
Maybe our shop should just be called Scrawnies. Because that's my name.
The Horny Manatees.
And I'm not about...
Yes.
Did you just say the horny manatees?
No.
Because that'll do.
Oh, the huge manatees.
Nej, det var
I call them the Gathering.
Jeg så en butik over i London, der hed The Horny Man at Lace.
Oh. Well,
Forbidden Planet. Wait, no, that doesn't.
How about secret job of wonder and torment?
Right, and Torment was indicated you did it.
All hail the all-consuming serpent.
Victorious secrets.
I'm a cleric. Of Zeran. The all-consuming serpent.
True.
So you heal people by eating them.
I heal them by throwing snakes at them. How about
Have you heard of the leeching? He does a good snaking.
how about snakes and more?
Snakes and stuff.
Snakes and stuff.
Snakes and stuff.
How about snakes?
How about literal snakes and ladders?
It is a ladder shop. And snakes and ladders. That's it.
We literally sell snakes and ladders.
Yep. Oh, very well.
Deal.
Snakes and ladders.
I'm in charge of snakes. And ladders. And ladders made of snakes. Which is...
Rope snake ladder.
Lige nu der håber jeg, at der er en NPC, I kommer til at snakke med, fordi det vil give så meget mening, hvis I kommer til at snakke med ham.
Alright, that's done. But then what was our old adventuring group name?
It was called
Won the battle but lost the war, apparently.
the Bridge Club. I don't know.
The Bridge over River Kwai. Boys. How about Risk? Game.
I just came up with a gnome
So
country
risky
for old men.
The worms.
That's fine. Why not Gnome Country for Old Men? It's a really long title, but that's okay. How about the Dungeon and Dragon guys? The
Caves and Serpent Show.
snakes and snake babies.
Grottos and gremlins.
Dragon babies.
Eller Triple Fang.
The Fangs!
The Fangs. I mean, we all have fangs.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got
Yeah, thanks.
tusky things, isn't it?
They
Havoc.
They're just gonna poke up, don't they?
That would be a tusk. A single tusk. Right in the middle. Keeps poking my nose.
How about teeth?
I bit my nose again.
Teeth and more.
Teeth and more.
The teeth boys. Toothy fellows.
I think
The long tooths.
I think we're sticking with the fangs, aren't we?
Very well.
The League of Extraordinary Tooth People.
Toothyologists.
Og jeg tænker bare, hvad med den anden gruppe, så dem der ikke har tænder?
The League of Tooth Gentlemen. Toothy Gentlemen. Something. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That's a good name. You can just be the League. The Guild.
Jeg skulle sige. Jeg sådan lader website.
The party.
The party.
The
Teeth
Fellowship.
The fellowship of the teeth.
That company.
No, we're just the Fellowship.
Fair weather fellowship. Foul weather fellowship.
Nope. Just
Just a fellowship. I mean, I'm the fangs. Fine.
Or you can just be called with friends like these.
Who needs an enemies?
Well, exactly, but that's implied. With friends like these.
Skal vi sige, at
We are with friends like these.
With friends like these.
We are.
No, you have to say it with the inflection at the end.
Yeah. Friends like these.
No, we're the group here to rescue you. So, hi, we are here to rescue you.
We are the heroes.
Of both
we are-
light and also magic.
We're the good guys. Good guys.
Og så tager man sådan en for det for et eller andet helt langt.
The cucks.
Which is 5-0.
Alright, so we found something in all that.
Yeah,
That's fine.
fangs, I think.
The Fangs og the shop is the Snakes and Ladders.
Literal snakes and ladders.
Sorry. Literally.
Wait, no, the shop can't be called literal snakes and ladders. Because, I mean, in the game Snakes and Ladders, it's not metaphorical snakes and ladders. There are, in that game, still literal snakes and ladders.
I suppose that is.
So, I mean,
the snakes take you back in progress. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Is that what literal snakes do?
Uh,
Are they essentially?
No, I mean,
are
no,
they
no,
essentially
the
the
setup-
weeping angels?
No.
They bite you and then.
The setup is still
It's how they feed.
fantastical in the sense that no such place exists where you walk up a series of levels and then you
Snakes and ladders is
just happen to be snakes and ladders.
it is the greatest work of magical realism ever.
Yep, it's brilliant. But there's still literal snakes and ladders
I know.
within that game world. Snakes and ladders.
Oi.
Very well.
Madness.
Oh god.
Yeah. But as mentioned in the session notes, you are all a former veteran group called the Fangs, who have decided to retire and settle down in the village of Miller's Hill, which is located in the central part of the Drakonian Empire. You have decided to buy a building and set up a shop, which you have named Snakes and Ladders, which is located at the outskirts of town. And for a time, everything seems grand. You have been in town for perhaps a month or so in order to set up the shop and waiting for inventory to get into town.
Snakes and ladders.
And you
Lots of
have
snakes.
been really busy the last 2 days, having the opening and so forth. Unfortunately, the second day when you get downstairs, because this is a 2-level building with living quarters upstairs, when you get down, you notice that there's been a note slid underneath the door, onto which is written, "The past never forgets, nor does it forgive. Therefore waits."
Right. What did you do this time?
It was not me.
I'm asking him.
What? What do you think of? Why do you always assume it's me?
Yeah.
Because you're the sneaky fella. That's what sneaky fellas
I'm
do.
not the sneaky, but I'm the brains of this done here operation, you know.
Which makes you more sneaky than me.
We've been over this and over this. You stay out in the front, deal with all them customers. I stay in the back and do the books and put the price tags on the 11-foot poles and whatnot.
I deal with the snakes.
He deals with the snakes.
It's speaking of, sorry, you actually do have one?
I think I've told you.
He grabs one of your dreadlocks.
Is it dreadlock?
Yeah, Dragon Balls have dreadlocks.
Famous. So, guys.
They're trying so hard to be cool, aren't they, Dragon Balls?
Which I'm trying to live up to the name.
Barb.
Very well. You're standing inside the shop,
Barb.
a note in your hand, or at least one of your hands.
Right.
I'm feeding Andrew.
Andrew, okay.
Yep, he's one of the snakes.
Right.
A constrictor or just a...
He's a cobra.
Okay, so he basically just bites the brain.
Yeah, sure.
Right. I think I'll try to investigate the note. See if I can figure out.
Are there traps on the note?
Can I
Yes.
Uh,
Is it a trap?
The message itself seems to be some sort of...
Self-destruct. 3 seconds. I'll try to investigate. Hey, that's a natural 20. Yeah.
Damn. Well,
Great start.
you are, of course, a master of various things. Forgery is one of them, right?
Yeah.
So you know a fair bit about handwritings and penmanship. You can see that a great care has been taken in order to write the letter completely perfectly. It seems that whoever has written this has done so with great care. They really want to make sure that this is a great threat. Like, you can see the hatred almost like pulsating through the writing.
I'm really into whatever that science is where you can know stuff about people from their handwriting. Really, I know a lot about that. This person is a hateful person.
Right. They definitely don't like us.
No. Particularly, you see the way that their ends sort of end very sort of pointedly. That's an angry person.
Especially the punctuation at the end, where you can see this ink splatter, like
Bam!
Almost put the hole
I
through the
think-
paper.
yeah.
I think Barb's right. That's one hateful end right there.
Do we know anyone we've
Who
pissed
we
off?
pissed off? Barb. That thing you did that one time, almost. Do you think that pissed people off?
Do you mean with that gnome village
Yeah.
at one time? Do you mean the
Yeah.
that one or was it that time with all those clerics? Remember that? They were all dead.
All right, all the dead clerics. Yeah.
Killed them.
Did we kill them?
Someone, didn't we?
I think weren't they just dead? And we found like the big.
Oh, we found.
It's like a windmill full of dead clerics. Well, just an old
a windmill.
You'd think that I remember all this, but just don't.
If you kept more attention with what we were doing and less with all them dear snakes, and perhaps you'd remember. But yeah, there's a problem in the gnome village with Hesken eating that one gnome. Well, no, that one gnome's sandwich, yeah. And then, so I mean, but
those are all options. Those are definitely all options.
Hesken, do you remember that one time when you really pissed off that their elf? What was it that happened there?
Not sure.
Oh wait, do you mean the time that we were
just pissing
bodyguards for that one caravan and everything was on fire all the time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were sort of transporting the fire from one place to another.
Yep, but then the fire got out.
Yeah, apparently some sort of
that fire that got loose, and they could not control that fire, so everything was on fire for like a really long time,
like half a year. I think.
That was they really. That wasn't our fault, right? I mean,
transporting sentient fire. They don't have that kind of insurance.
I will say I tried to put the fire out.
I did. I mean, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning.
There was one time with the snakes.
Right. So
it's probably either all or none of those people.
Yeah. So I mean,
or an individual among them.
If this is here some sort of threat, mightn't we assume that if we just go about our business, more information will follow?
Yes.
I mean, we've got a store to look after, a bunch of ladders, a bunch of snakes.
Should we call the police?
The who?
I take out my phone.
I want to do it.
No?
No cell reception.
That's just a curled up snake, actually. Talking.
Hey, Andrew. Get the police.
Slithers away. Right. Who's Olok?
That's the god of nature.
Who's Chiron?
Chiron is the god of agriculture and life.
Who's Mr. Smith?
God of
Mr. Black Smith.
God of men. Yep.
God of men.
No, god among men.
Oh, right.
Hero of man.
He creates.
So
it's about this time you hear tapping on the door.
Yes.
Of course, I'll go hide myself so they don't run away screaming.
Okay.
Sure.
Fordi jeg er grim af half-orc-standard. Jeg er sådan 6 i karisma.
So you're really ugly.
Yeah, I'm
really ugly.
Okay, I will open the door with a snake. No. with my hand.
With my human hand. And you see...
Yes?
You see an older man. He's about in his late 40s, you believe. These small round spectacles over his very large hawk-like nose. A bit crooked in his appearance, so that he's slightly leaning forward. He says, "Oh, greetings.
Welcome to Snakes and Ladders." And I show him into the shop.
Thank you."
It's like a thing we do because of snakes.
And he starts to walk inside and says, "So, do you only have snakes and ladders?" So
we also have poles.
We do have poles, but actually they're just unfinished ladders. It's true.
True. And he looks a bit around and says, I didn't think it would be so literally snakes and ladders.
Well, we are the Fang Boys,
Just the fangs.
the Fangs, and we are here to service all your snake and or ladder needs, or anything between those two.
We also have some more stuff in the back.
We also have snake ladders.
Okay, so you have ladders made of snakes.
I have trained snakes to be ladders. Wait, what are you doing to all the snakes?
Putting prices on them. One of those prize things.
This one is 50 gold, and this one is...
Just...
And again, in my head, I just imagined that snakes, they are on exhibition, they're just like nailed to the wall with the fangs, like...
I mean, yeah, not all the snakes are alive. Some of them are dead snakes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a leather shop with extra
Also,
steps.
that one is an undead snake.
Oh, really? Now, that might prove useful.
Yep.
How much for it?
For the undead snake?
Yeah.
I need to find an undead snake pun name. That's the name of the snake.
Bone rattle?
Rattle? Sure. Yeah, Bone Rattle. Bone Rattle is... Ooh, he's a specimen. He's nice. He has great taste in drapes. He's undead. I don't know. What's like?
I was not asking about the whole background story. I was just asking about the price.
Like how much are snakes? They're like 5 of your coins. But this one's undead, so I guess that's everything. So 5 copper.
Barb, you're not selling
So-
bone rattle for 5 coppers. You're selling bone rattle for 10 gold. We had a necromancer and everything to get.
Who said that?
So it's me.
Ah,
Yeah,
by all that is blessed and unblessed.
This is Scrawny.
I get that a lot.
He also works here.
Right.
He's a bit of a Manatees.
I'm pricing the snake at this point.
He's a snake pricer.
Professional snake pricer.
Now listen, do you want Bone Rattle or not? He costs 10 gold.
10 gold.
10 gold.
Barb, you'll run us out of business.
And he starts with like
Yeah.
his person.
I mean, he's under my control right now, but if I give him to you, he won't be.
Well, here you got 10 gold.
Bone Rattle. Get.
And
Bye.
And it's this eerie motion that rather than like slithering forth like a normal snake, you can just see the ribcage is like moving like a centipede.
That's normal. That's normal for undead snakes. I have 10 gold. Oh wait, this is it. Wait, I put them in the cash register.
Crap, we forgot sales tax. Alright, no. Should have been.
Should have been 200 gold.
And as he leaves, he says, "Oh, by the way, seeing as you're selling ladders, I would suggest you go to the inn. Seems the owner is in kind of need of one."
Is he stuck on the upper floor?
No, somebody has stolen his ladder, and it's kind of hard for him to paint his house.
Right, it would be. Well, guys, get ready for a field trip. We're going on the road.
Tomorrow is indeed a ladder day. Let's head on out with the.
But we'd have to do it today.
We've just woken up today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait. Tomorrow will also be a ladder. I'm sensing good business right in this here town. Apparently there's a giant mill. They must need ladders.
Why?
For various climbing needs, I suppose.
Cool. Anyway, grab some ladders, I'll grab some snakes, and let's put this show on the road.
Maybe we should just leave the.
I mean, you got the back of snakes, so. The last one doesn't say anything because it's dead.
I'll just take some ladders and just carry them over my head, like.
Yeah, cool.
Right.
Don't turn around.
Okay, what do we... I'll cast Thaumaturgy on my own face. Because it can change the way your eyes look. So I make them look more like people eyes.
Yeah. You should just see how the human eye.
But you're living with 2 non-humans, so you're not entirely sure how big humans are. So like, it's a little bit enemy. Just.
The spirals.
Animated.
I can also cast Disguise Self,
Yeah, okay.
but I won't. That's fine. Can I cast Disguise Self on this asshole?
Yeah, certainly.
Wait. Because it's called Disguise Self.
Yeah,
But I cast it on
wouldn't
yourself.
work. Yeah, again, you could cast it, it wouldn't work.
Okay, fine.
Barb, please keep your magic away from me. I'm on. Wait. Stop, you. Nope. That's not. Nope. Barb, you gotta learn how to be comfortable in your own slithery skin there.
And I immediately change skin. Nope. It's time for that.
Just shows.
Ah, shit.
Now we have to clean the store again.
Right. I'll put it with the rest of the snake skin then.
We can sell it.
This is just a leather shop with extra steps, isn't it? Right. So to the inn. Was it the inn? It was the inn. To the inn.
The tavern.
Also that, yeah.
I'll bring the wagon full of snake cages.
Well, you make your way towards the Rest and Dwell, as the inn is called. On your way, you come across the town square, where you see at this given moment there are a couple of kids running around. They are currently laughing at a man in the stocks and throwing rotten fruit and vegetable at him, which is provided, funny enough, by the greengrocer, who you know his name is Hayden Cold. Furthermore, you also see a woman. She appears to be in some sort of self-made jester outfit, juggling poorly a couple of balls, and you can see she's looking so pissed off right now. And as soon as one of the kids point towards and giggles, clearly not because she's funny, but because she looks stupid, she just takes one of the balls and just flings it towards him, hitting him in the head.
Dang.
Let that be a lesson for you, boy.
Right, I go up to the stocks and just, guys, I'll be right back. I'll just it's important every morning to check how the stocks are doing. So I'll go up there and
Sure.
down 3 points. Right,
And man in the stocks might just say, just end this.
what did you do? Well, just give the criminal a snake.
I
No?
lean the ladders up over him.
Well,
I think we've really figured out our business model.
just handing people snakes.
And ladders.
You do realize people have to hand us money back, right?
Yep.
And that's not
That was
right.
a lie. I'm sorry. No, I didn't know that. But hey,
We learn every day. This is the worst business venture ever.
what?
Oh.
What?
Nothing. So, lady in jester outfit there. What's your name, milady?
Laura, what can I help you with?
Why are you juggling? Why are you here juggling?
Well, it's kind of a funny story. You see, there was this guy, right, and we were playing cards, right, and it was, again, I should have won. I really should have won, but I didn't, and funny enough, they weren't really keen on the whole idea of, letting me, earn them through another card game, and then they decided that I had to pay them here now, and, well, I asked around and seemed this was the only job still available, so, at least the one that didn't require hard labor. I can tell you, if you just drop the balls, I'm not doing hard labor.
Right. Could you tell us the way to the green? No, not the greengrocer.
And he's right over there. And she just points towards him.
Oh, we're actually looking for the inn there.
It's right over there.
Oh,
Just down the road.
oh, it's the Rest and Well, is it?
Yes,
Right.
owned by a halfling named Quentin.
Right.
And she starts to pick up the balls again.
Right.
Nice.
Them
Good
little
luck.
And it
fingers.
falls down. And,
Good luck with your job.
hey, if a tip.
Oh, I leave a tip.
What the fuck? They say that it only takes 10,000 hours to become good at something. So
I'm fairly sure that's enough music.
Never mind.
And you see it just squeezes the ball in almost to the point that they're bursting.
Well,
I will keep that in mind.
I mean, it might be less for juggling. Oh, it could be. I guess it could be more.
Come on.
Barb, I think we should be leaving now.
Yeah. Hey, bye, Laura.
Bye.
Okay.
Right.
And you make your way towards the inn then.
Yes.
It's a fairly large building. What you do see, or notice rather, is the fact that the top half of it is just this wooden building, while the lower half, which is about a bit above a meter tall, is painted white. And you see these like stripes that somebody with a brush couldn't get quite high enough.
I checked the door for traps before we head in. I've been an adventurer for too long.
Roll an investigation check.
Yay!
Hesken, I think it would be a pretty bad business model to trap the front door of your inn.
No. Good snake pit right here.
I'm sure they're just trying to kill
and
us.
have done at our shop.
Sorry, got this in.
Barb, that's your excuse for everything. Snake pit.
18.
Oh,
18.
we're being chased by goblins. Snake pit.
Snake
Oh, we have to get through this maze unscathed. It's snake
Snake
pit.
pit. Sometimes,
Oh, we're out of milk. Snake pit. I mean, what?
sometimes I throw snakes in people's faces,
Right.
but they are usually from the pit that I have made for that occasion. So, I mean,
I fell into the snake pit yesterday.
hi.
I should fill it in.
Welcome.
I should fill it in, but then the snakes wouldn't have a pit to hiss in.
Nope.
That would be problematic.
That sounds like a really bad metaphor for something.
I believe it is. You take great care. You like looking through on the I was about to say floor, the ground. You look at the door frame. You like just touching the hand, not opening it. Just no traps. But there might be a trap on the other side. You're not certain.
Shit.
I open the door.
No!
Hesken, it's the front door of a tavern. I open the door.
Yeah.
Shite.
You open the door.
Greetings, fellow humanoids.
Congratulations. What can I help you with?
What a great day today it is, shining in the light of Joker. Joker the Ever Trickster. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. Joker the Ever Trickster. Ooh, he's a tricksy fellow. Have any of you been punked?
Well, I'm a halfling. Of course I've been put, and I'm doing a lot of it myself.
Charming.
What can Quentin little feet help you with?
We have ladders.
Oh, you do? That would be mighty fine. Some bloody bastard stole mine.
Ah,
It's the worst.
is it this ladder? And I point to one of our own ladders.
I don't really know. They all look the same to me.
Well.
I'm not a racist. I'm a generalist. So, how much for a ladder? It needs to go all the way up to my roof.
Ooh, so you need one of the tallest ladders, Hesken. Get one of our premium ladders.
That's the Climbers Deluxe.
Ooh.
Yes, Climbers Deluxe. That's
This one is made from oak. Fine.
Mahogany.
Yeah.
Mahogany.
Real
That seems quite
mahogany.
Mahogany.
Oh, all right. How much?
it's 15 gold for the Climbers.
15. Oh, you're crazy.
For the Climbers Deluxe, it's 15.
We also have more inexpensive ladders.
But they're not as secure.
We call them our shitty ladders.
Well,
And
anything above 5 gold, I'm not paying. I can just take a couple of tables.
that excludes the snake ladders as well.
That sort of thing.
How about the ladder snakes, though?
The ladder snakes.
Ladder snakes are fucked. How does the snake work?
That's basically just Siamese snakes.
It's good.
What about 5 gold?
Yeah,
Ladder.
the Climber Standard. That's That's our medium priced ladder, and then there's the climber's death. That's the cheapest one. It's don't buy the climber's death.
It's mostly made out of recycled
how much?
snakes.
It's five gold for the climber's standard.
We also have a fine selection of antique ladders.
No, I don't want
For
antique
all
ladders.
your
I
antique
kind of want
ladder
you.
needs.
We also have these new designs, let's say. I didn't bring them, but we have them.
We have a series of sort of
Let's call them experimental.
experimental ladders. We also have ladders that aren't really for climbing as much as they are for kind of hanging up places to make it look like it's a place
If
where
I
you
buy
can climb.
one, will you stop?
Right, it's 5 gold for the climber's standard.
And you see Quentin goes behind the counter like... Here you go.
Ah, quarters.
Thank you. Right.
Basically all of them are just paid in silver pieces.
Right.
Hesken, would you get one of the climber's standard and bring it over here then?
I'll get one of the climber standard. I take the ladder I'm carrying and just turn around.
Yeah.
Duck.
You walk right into the two guys carrying a pane of glass.
Make a dexterity roll.
Dexterity roll or save?
I know,
Shite.
Hesken.
Oh,
Why would I have to do that?
Because you're moving a ladder inside a room. No,
16.
16. Okay, you easily just raise it up before it hits somebody who's drinking.
I'm tall.
And you see it's this woman. She has this resting bitch face, basically. And she's like, "Hey, watch it!"
Sorry.
Non-humans.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Oh, I care.
I am human.
It's like a fucking zoo in here.
Oh yeah, I also heard that.
More like a reptile house. Speaking of reptile in houses,
Reptile, like singular.
does anyone have interest in snakes? We have snakes. We have big snakes.
Small snakes.
Small snakes.
I have only one interest. The woman says, and that is you leave the shop.
Okay, fair enough.
Please take those snakes along with you.
Yeah, no, I will.
says phobia.
That's fine. Okay, well, no, that's fair. That's fair. They are great. So I'll just leave these flyers with you.
And you hear a
Come
grumpy
to snakes.
dwarf in the corner just saying, "Man, they bought the shop from me. Man, fucking snakes and ladders. Who's going to want to find that?"
Come to Snakes and Ladders. We have opening prices that are higher than they will be eventually because we spend all our money buying the shop. So actually, we're pretty strapped for cash.
Barb, I think you should stop talking now.
Yep.
And the dwarf says, "Well, when you're down on your luck, come see me."
May the all-consuming serpent bless you all. May Joker, the ever-trickster or something.
Both the dwarf and the woman gets up as you say it all consumes something.
X-nail, open
Right, yeah.
I just grab him and drag him out.
With your table between your legs, you leave the room.
Yep.
Right.
And,
So, should we?
Before you leave, Quentin says, "Oh, by the way, if you also see a keg of ale that might seem out of place, please contact me. Some fucker has also stolen that as well."
Sure.
Someone stole a keg of ale.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I mean, I should. My good man, we've just sort of had a note delivered to us, threatening us with death. So I mean,
Oh,
we'll look for your keg, but we might be a bit preoccupied.
Oh, that's fine. Why haven't you talked with the sheriff?
I mean, we heard there were customers, and then we heard you needed a ladder. So business first.
I
business
deeply
first.
appreciate you coming all this way.
The customers are always customers, as they say.
Yeah, by definition, yes.
Alright. Lads, should we go to the sheriff's office?
Yes.
Right. Let's do that then.
I bring the snakes.
Sure. I bring the ladders.
Okay, so you're just not gonna fetch the ladder, which we were going to do?
I'm fairly sure I did that.
That was fast.
Damn it, I'll fetch the ladder.
Alright, let's all go back to the shop to get the ladder that we sold this kind man.
Right.
And then go to the sheriff's office. Well, bring the snake. No, the ladder. Freudian snake. Bring the ladder to the guy, and then go to the sheriff's office.
Very well, you do so. And when you get to the shop, you see that there's a woman already standing there, and she's like tapping on the door.
Hi, Laura.
That's not Laura.
Hi, not Laura.
Oh, greetings. Name's Annabelle.
Name's what now?
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Annabelle Tingledale, if we have to be on. Both full name and surname. I'm so sorry. Remember the sales pitch.
Annabelle Tinkerbell?
Tingledale.
Okay.
I come here because I've heard that you have opened a shop.
We have.
I have a...
Can I call you Tinkerbell? No, just because it would be your names combined, would actually be Tinkerbell, Annabelle.
I prefer just Annabelle. That's just...
Okay, I'm just that would be funny.
Barb, shut your snake pit.
Put your snake in your hole.
I mean, obviously human pit.
I'll just go over here and talk to Andrew.
Right. You parcel mouth motherfucker.
Right, don't mind him. You're here for a reason, yes?
You see, I am a traveling merchant. And I go from town to town and sell various things, trinkets and so forth. And I have this great proposition that maybe we could work together in order that I could take some of your things and sell in other towns and then bring back things that you might be willing to sell here in town. Can I make some sort of business deal?
Manager.
What exactly do you sell?
Oh, bits and bobs.
Please tell me you sell spades and lizards, because we're kind of short on the
Ropes and lizards.
Various things. I sell fabrics, various bits and bobs. Some kinds of magic items, though not a lot. Don't find them that often, and they tend to be fairly expensive. What more? Well, some animals.
Snakes?
No, primarily rodents and whatnot.
For snakes.
I mean, you can keep the rodents next to the snakes. Then you could sell all the snakes. Because there wouldn't be any rodents, would there? Snakes would eat them. It's a bit of a joke. It's a bit of a.
Right, but we do actually feed the snakes rodents.
I know it's a bit of a.
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have several snakes surrounding this shop at all times, catching different rats, so we don't.
Not just catching the same rat over and over again.
No, that wouldn't make any sense.
No,
the rats die when they get
it's a bit of a snake and ladder pun there. No, not really a pun, more of a joke. Well, Miss Bell, Miss Hill, Miss what was your name?
Her name was Annabelle Tinkerdale.
Miss Annabelle Tinkerdale. Let's.
I'm so sorry, I didn't get your names.
My name is Blake.
You?
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
He's called Hesken. He's a bit of a cunt, apparently. Right.
I'm Barb.
Hello, Bob. You just grab your hand.
This is Barb.
Oh, that was kind of bitchy.
Ah,
Right.
bit rude.
Right. Step into my office, and then we'll discuss the terms of this here business venture. And mind the snake pits, because they're kind of everywhere. There's the snake pit, and there's the snake pit. That door is
Where's there's a snake pit? And she just falls down like, whoa. No, you can make a dexterity save.
That chair's a snake pit.
Everything is snake pit!
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, there's really only one snake pit.
It's just massive.
The rest are spike pits. That's a bit of a joke. Right.
Yes.
Right. So, come into my office.
Yes.
This here's where I hang up my boots. here's where I do all the business. Right.
After showing the loo, you go into the office.
Right. So, if we take some of your inventory and you take some of our inventory, and then what we sell of each other's inventory, we split 50-50. No, let's make it 60-40 because it's the selling part that's the difficult part, right? I mean, just giving away merchandise is not really that hard, is it?
Well, I will have to do all the travels, which could be
You
kind of
will
a
have
dangerous
to do
job.
all the travel, that's true.
Also, I will do all the publicity of your shop.
That's true. I mean. Yeah, I mean that's true, but the snakes and ladders, they're selling themselves, really. The snakes are literally selling themselves, like climbing. They're not really.
They're mostly whores.
Horror snakes. Barb, what have I told you about coming into my office while we're talking business?
Sorry, I was just wondering how I should prepare the snakes for travel. I was just thinking I'd just put them into boxes.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Wrap them up, put them in boxes.
Snake in a box.
Yeah, I just start wrapping snakes.
Right.
I just made a lot of knots.
It's a tie two snakes together. Like 4 snakes together in a square.
Yeah.
Carry it around like a necklace.
You just basically open them out and like.
Right. If we say perhaps 70-30.
No. Let's say I like the 50-50 part, which you suggested at first.
Right, that's fine. So 50-50 for what we sell of each other's inventory. And right. I mean that's you. Where would you be heading next?
Oh, I believe I'll go down go down south.
Go down south, right?
Down to the crossroads.
I mean, they definitely need ladders down in the south for all their
plantation.
Although, if I am going to sell snake, perhaps up north will be better because they're not native there. So.
I mean, as the old saying goes, you can't sell snakes to a desert man.
I haven't heard that one before.
It's a common orcish saying. It means don't come around here, you fat twat. That's essentially what I said. We just. It sounds a bit better than the original.
True. I'm so sorry.
Alright.
Pardon my cultural ignorance.
It's fine. Yeah, well that seems like a good idea.
Well, I have the papers ready here, and you see that she finds one of these merchant guild's forms.
Right.
This one is for the Tri-Sea Guild.
Right, I'll make a business roll.
Yes.
I suppose that's investigation.
Yeah, use that because I was just saying it make an intelligence with proficiency.
Oh,
So yeah,
I mean I have
investigation.
Bada boom. That would be a 28.
28, Jesus. Okay, you find out. See. You make sure because there's these forms that you sell, you have to fill in yourself, and you make sure that it's worded in such a way that is most beneficial for your company.
Right.
For instance, like in case of lost property, you don't have to pay for it; she has to do so.
Right.
Even if
Easiest snakes, they get lost all the fucking toy.
Yeah, even if it's her own inventory, she still have to pay for that.
Especially the homing snakes. They just run on back. I mean, they don't run really, sort of.
Magnus.
They slither. They essentially. That's what snakes do. Yeah.
They don't snake themselves. Right. That seems to be in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is perfect. Yes. Great. Well, let's shake hands on it. And she has a couple of things that she has already on her person, which she thinks will be probably a good thing to sell here in town. A couple of spices and so forth.
Well, I prepared you this box of 20 sticks.
20 snakes, Hesken, have you gotten the ladder?
Assorted. I hope that's okay.
That's great. Does it have to shake that much?
Well, they're trying to get out.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
Yes, I've prepared some of the collapsible ladders. I assume they're easy for transport.
The So
Right. And they're collapsible in the right way, not the. they're not, you don't get on them and they collapse. That's the climber's death package. You don't want that.
We also have these series of ladders that you can essentially build yourself.
Oh,
So it's just a series of sticks.
I suppose.
Yes.
Oh, fine. Oh, great.
Right. We also have these snakes you can build yourself. They're essentially just snake eggs.
So, snake skin, snake meat, and bones. Oh.
Yep. You just pile this all together. A quick animate dead spell. You're rolling.
Yeah.
In
of course.
snakes.
I'm still gonna waste 500 gold pieces on each of these. Yeah.
You get yourself an undead snake.
Okay.
Perfect for.
I'm gonna load up my. I'm gonna
snake
be on
meats.
the way. You will see me in about a month or so, I believe.
Right. See you in a month. Bye. Bye.
Right.
Bye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't see any ladies here.
Oh, okay.
Andrew, this is.
Hi, Andrew. What's up? Yeah. Typical.
Can I bite him?
Who?
And he just looks eerily towards Hesken.
I'm not your supervisor.
I'll bite back.
Barb, I've got to admit, it's a bit weird that all the snakes are named Andrew. It's a bit confused.
No,
No, this
think it is.
this is the Cobra.
yeah, this is Andrew.
It's Andrew Primary.
Yeah, no. Andrew does look a lot like Jenny.
Oh right,
But,
sorry.
I
I mean, you're the snake.
I find it really hard to tell the difference between.
You're the snake guy. I mean, good person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I know I talk like a big snake game, but I don't know anything about snakes.
I also talk a big snake game, but it's not the same kind of big snake game. It's a bit of a joke there. Never
I
mind.
don't understand that reference, but that's okay.
No, because you're a cloaca heaven motherfucker, aren't you?
What?
Not don't snakes have cloacas.
Yep.
Like internal.
No.
I don't know. I think I have all the normal things.
Yeah, okay. He's primarily human, but have certain.
Also, is he a he or is he a
what?
God damn
Oh no, this is like Order of the Sticks now.
Oh, God.
it! Oh, right. I'm just assuming that Blake.
I'll just shake my pants. Oh, it's all a mess down there. I don't know.
I'm just assuming Blake's been too awkward to ask at this point.
I don't know what to make of all of this.
What do you call that one where it's like a circle?
It's just.
It's sort of like a triangle.
I mean, do you know the game Buffett?
Anywho,
Right. So people are trying to kill us.
right?
Or I mean, they're not really trying, are they?
well, I mean,
they're
okay.
trying especially hard at this point.
Yeah. Now,
Also, if they come round here, we do the old Hesken runs up to them. I run up to the back of them, stab them right in the back.
right, and I throw snakes.
You throw snakes. Bit of
Works every time.
snakes.
The snake throw.
Bit of herpetomancy, I think it would be called.
Nice. I don't speak. Whatever that was.
That was Elvish, I think.
Okay.
Damn Elvis.
Wait. Wait, right, yeah, okay, yeah. So if someone's threatening our lives, so don't we just do the Fang trick of hunting them down and murdering them brutally?
That is also a possibility.
Right.
I mean, let's haven't really been able to get anything from the people. Let's go to the sheriff's office. I mean, Andrew can mind the till, can't you?
Thanks, Andrew.
Remind me to polish up the old employee of the month. Just a picture of Andrew. It's Andrew and one Lucy. No one can tell.
Jenny?
Oh, Jenny, no.
Wait, best part, you have been in town for like 2 months.
2 pictures of Andrew. Anyway.
Right, so let's take the note to the sheriff's office.
Yay, good old sheriff.
The sheriff, which I know is named...
History check.
Isn't that just passive
Should I
intelligence?
do it?
Yeah, certainly.
Intelligence check?
Because that's a 21, bitch.
13.
Yeah, and Hesken doesn't care.
Fordi hvis man skal huske noget, er det vel passive intelligence, ikke? For jeg har observant, som gør, at jeg har +5 til passive perception og passive intelligence. Og vi har endnu ikke i de andre spil haft at gøre med passive intelligence, men
nej,
det var
jeg har sagt wisdom, fordi det var det, jeg skulle finde på noget.
I gamle dage var det wisdom, der var at huske ting.
Ja. That makes some sense.
De tre sådan personality-baserede, nogle er lidt weird nogle gange, synes jeg. Så er det wisdom og intelligence.
Også fordi intelligence, så kunne sige, fordi hvis du er intelligent, så er det fordi du også kan huske mange ting, for så det du har læst.
Ja, jeg vil absolut mene, at memory var intelligence-based. Because that's all that wizards do.
Men det var det ikke i gamle dage, det var det. Og noget, der er sjovt, er for eksempel karisma er, hvor eloquent du er. Ja. Ikke din intelligence.
No, okay.
Så du kan være super intelligent med sådan, it's one of them there upstairs. One of them there thingies. It's one of them thingies. Right. No. So we go to Mr. I've just
you know her name is Albina Roastinger, although all in town just call her Sheriff Roastinger.
Sheriff Roastinger.
And you also know there's a deputy named Jake Felton.
Right.
Who basically doing the night shifts.
Remind me, if we shoot anyone, not shoot him. It's a bit of a reference. Never mind. It's an orcish reference. Never mind.
Okay, well, how would I know that? I'm a UN human.
Right, you're one of them, the humans.
So doesn't matter whether or not you kill the sheriff, just don't kill the deputy. Okay,
yeah, that's kind of my point.
How about this? How about we don't kill either?
I mean, yeah, let's do that. Right, sheriff.
Yes, you get to the sheriff's office and you see two people. One is sitting inside a cell. He's like disheveled, looks old and just used.
Excuse me, sheriff. I don't think that's the sheriff.
And the other one is a man, quite of a brutish appearance, almost half orcish in just the sheer muscle mass and his stone-like face.
Like a quarter orc.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Well, my good man, we've received this here letter. I hand him the letter.
I believe you should give this to the sheriff. I am just prison guard.
Oh, he's just a prison guard. Where's the sheriff at?
Last I heard, she took to the quarry.
We have to go to the quarry.
I haven't seen the deputy yet, which is quite concerning, but he will arrive at some point, I'm certain.
You know, maybe he's just, I don't know, off, like living his life.
I pull Barbara to the side. Barbara, remember to check the snake pits when we come home.
Barbara, yes.
Oh, Barb. Sorry.
No, Barbara's okay.
Is it? I mean, right.
Sure, Barbara. Yeah. I am Barbara.
You old buddy, old pal. Remember to check.
Hey, prison guard. My name's Barbara.
My name is Mikhail.
Hey, Mikhail.
Right. Because there might be a deputy in one of our snake pits.
What you're talking about?
Nothing.
Me not here.
We're talking about the steak pits. The pits of. Oh.
Let's
not better.
Pits of delicious
snake meats.
No, exactly.
Lava lake pits.
No. It's like steak as in eat or steak?
Yes, steak as in eat.
That is
snake as in eat, yeah.
That is snake as in eat.
Mikhail not heard of this before.
Oh, no. It's great.
Right.
Do I have to do something?
Let's go to the quarry then.
Just be quiet, man. I'm trying to sleep in here.
Right, we're disturbing the prisoner. Let's head on over.
Maybe, do you think maybe the prisoner did it?
Prisoner!
Did you do it?
Oi! Oi! Do you want to kill us?
Might, with this headache, why? Oh, damn it.
Is that a confession?
I think we found him.
Good enough for me.
No.
Just give me a sec, I'll go and get my snakes.
It's a bit of a old snake boredom.
Welcome to my snakeboarding chamber.
It's a bucket.
I have this motherfucking snake in this motherfucker, so.
Right.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Let's head on over to the. Don't think it's him. He's apparently drunk.
Also, we have
That's the problem. I'm not drunk anymore.
That's okay. It's what we call he's bit hungover. So let's go to the quarry.
Okay.
quarry.
Well, you make your way to the quarry, you go past the mills in town there. The giant mill was located closer to the town square, and then there are these ordinary mills. When you get to the quarry, you can see there's this group of people have formed a half circle, who are standing in front of two people, one of them being Sheriff roasting it. And you see, besides the sheriff, stands this muscular man. He's wearing basically a wife beater, just his suit and so forth, but just covering his body.
Fantasy wife beaters.
Exactly. And he says,
Wife beaters.
"Guys, we have to do something at some point. You can't stand here all day and do nothing. That's not why I'm paying you."
Right.
Well. What seems to be happening here?
You see the sheriff looks up and like, "Yeah, what can I help you free with?"
Oh, well. Well, what are we? Are you the sheriff?
Yes.
Ooh, we've been death threatened.
What? Really?
Death thread? Death.
Yeah, it's death reddit.
Death threaded.
Okay.
So
by
we-
whom?
Well, that's why we're here. Because we don't know. We have oh my god, we have no idea because we have made a lot of enemies over the years that we've
You
been.
have some proof of this step?
We received this here note there.
That's a bit of cliche.
Yeah, I know. It's, I mean, to be death threaded is bad enough, but to be death threaded in such a poor manner.
It's a bit rude.
Particularly considering us as pillars of this community
Yeah,
that we are.
we're
Some of us literal pillars.
Yeah. Yeah, snakes on ladders, guys, right?
pillock.
Well, I'll sort of look into it. Right now, I'm having a situation right on hand.
What was the situation?
Apparently, is some kind of beast has settled down in one of the mine shafts, and the boys refused to go along. And I don't really like the idea of going.
Say no more.
Is it some kind of snake?
Is it? Yeah, because if it's a snake, it might be one of those.
But is it some kind of snake?
I doubt it.
Then I don't
It's
know
like
anything
they-
about it.
they-
Continue.
Why? Also, there's no reason. There's no reason Barb should know anything specific.
You know, me being
about-
human, I have no particular interest in
right,
snakes.
Right, exactly.
Here's a
And I
thought.
just
My-
hide away the snake.
Aren't you like the proprietors of the snakes on ladders?
I mean, yeah.
You've got us there.
Oh,
That's why we know a bit about snakes, but there's no other reason.
That's what we're saying.
Right.
Fair enough.
Right. So you don't know what kind of creature it is. I mean,
No.
if we help you with this, might you be able to help us with a bit of
Of course, then I can continue
Because, I
doing
mean-
actual work. Yeah.
getting killed might seriously interrupt business. I don't think
Getting killed?
Yeah,
uh,
What do you say, Ian? Well, whatever makes the world go back to work, fine by me.
Right. You have your. We have our. I think I have my rapier on me.
Yeah, I'll just load up some snakes. Yeah, I'll just prepare my snakes. I'll just go pep talk my snakes real fast. Not that I know anything about snakes.
Get on me, great axe.
Which you can carry around all day.
Yeah, I always carry my great axe.
We'll just wait for Bob there.
All right.
You're here.
Yeah, got all my snakes.
How many snakes? Had there been any customers?
Some what?
Had there been any customers at the store there?
Oh, I didn't go all the way back to the store. I just went over to the snake wagon. Snagging.
Right.
The swaggin'.
The swag.
I've got you carried the snakes with us.
I've let all the snakes out. I'm sorry.
Just see
Who let the snakes out?
All the snakes escaped. Turns out that bars aren't very good holding places for snakes at all.
Yes.
I think we should invest in some kind of glass or maybe chicken wire, like chicken fencing, like usually used for chickens, but snakes. Essentially like
snake
long
wire.
chickens.
That's what we call they call it directly translated from Orcish. It's actually just long chickens.
Anyway, so I have this bag of snakes.
Right.
That's all I need. Also, like 5 levels of a spellcasting class, so I think I'll be fine.
Right, let's head on down the quarry and find our quarry.
Sure.
It's a bit of a joke there. That's a funny joke.
The intro and outro music were by Kevin MacLeod. Links can be found in the description below. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time in Doraken.